Alright, let's break this down in a way that will land deep inside you, shift you, and make this stuff not just something you know, but something you live. Alright, let's start here. The fear of what others think. It's that thing that holds you back. That voice inside your head telling you, what if they think I'm arrogant? What if they think I'm weird? What if they reject me? I get it, your mind is tricking you, making you believe other people's opinions have the power to control you. But here's the hard truth. It's all bullshit. You can't control how others think about you. You're not some puppet that can dance to their strings. And trying to do so, it's like you're putting a giant anchor around your neck, drowning in other people's thoughts. They think you're arrogant, fine. They think you're weird, who gives a shit? That's their problem, not yours. You can't fix their broken perceptions of you. They've already got their opinions, and the reality is, whether you're going to own your own thing or try to fit into their box, they'll always judge you. You could be Mother Teresa walking on water and someone will still talk shit. That's just how people are. Now let's break this down with some examples. And I want you to really feel these. Let's say you're a football player, the best in the league. Everyone's watching you, expecting you to play like a god. What happens when you get nervous about making a mistake? Your mind starts running wild. What if I drop the ball? What if the crowd boos me? What if my team thinks I'm a fraud? Now imagine you're the opposite. You're so damn confident. You're like, fuck it. If I make a mistake, so what? I'm still the best. What happens? You stop overthinking. You play your game. And because you're playing without fear, you actually perform better. That's the magic. When you don't care what others think, you're free. Free to be yourself. To just live. To perform at your highest level. Here's another one. Let's say you're an artist, drawing, painting, creating whatever the hell you want. But you're constantly thinking, what if people think my work is ugly? What if they think I'm a joke? So you hold back, you play it safe, but guess what? Your work doesn't come alive because you're trapped in a cage of fear. On the other hand, when you step up bold as hell and say, this is me, take it or leave it, you'll attract the people who resonate with your authenticity. Those who don't, doesn't matter. You think Picasso or Banksy give a damn about people's opinions when they started? Hell no. They just did it. And now their art is worth millions. It's about owning your truth. So how do you reframe that? This is where the game changes. You've been thinking about this fear like it's a shackle around your waist, dragging you down. What if you turned it on its head? Imagine this. Every time you feel the fear, you know it's a sign that you're about to step into something new. Fear is just your brain trying to protect you from stepping outside the norm, from pushing beyond what you've already done. But guess what? That's where the magic happens. So every time you feel that what will they think of me feeling, you say, aha, this is the exact moment I need to step up. Boom, that fear becomes fuel, not a barrier. You use it to propel you forward, instead of letting it stop you. This is the moment where you take control of your life. Alright, let's get into the science of this. Your brain is like a computer, constantly analysing data. When you're worried about how others perceive you, it's because your limbic system, the emotional centre of the brain, is activated, telling you might be in danger. The fear of rejection is deeply rooted in survival instincts. Back in the day, rejection from a group could mean death. So your brain is just doing its job, trying to protect you. But here's the kicker. Your prefrontal cortex, the smart part of your brain, it's fully capable of overriding the old programming. When you realise people's judgment doesn't kill you, when you get their opinions have zero impact on your survival, your prefrontal cortex can take over, calming down the emotional hijack from the limbic system. Once you retrain your brain to understand, judgment from others is irrelevant. Your emotional state becomes independent of external validation, and boom, you start showing up as the true version of yourself, the confident, unapologetic version of you that doesn't give a damn about what others think. Why is it so important? This is about freedom. You know how life can feel heavy when you're always worried about the next person's opinion, like you're stuck in a game that you didn't sign up for, constantly pretending to be someone you're not. That's because you're not living for yourself, you're living for them. When you stop playing the game of needing approval, that's when you find your power. You stop holding yourself back, stop shrinking. Your potential becomes limitless. And here's the crazy thing. The more you embody this, the more people respect you. When you're not scared to be yourself, you radiate confidence. And that's what attracts people to you. People who want to be around you because you're authentic. But here's the other side. The karma of not doing this. Every time you hold back because you're afraid of judgment, you create a little piece of resentment inside you. You're denying your true self. Over time this builds up. You become angry at the world for not accepting you. When the real issue is, you haven't accepted yourself. And you know what's worse? When you start doing that too much, it actually hurts your brain. Constant self-judgment, trying to people please. It messes with your mental health, causing anxiety, depression, and making you feel like you're never enough. Not good, my friend. So let's dive deeper. Now you know how to break free from people's reactions. Here's how you install this new mindset so it becomes second nature. Think of it like this. You're upgrading your self-identity. Imagine if your new identity is the unstoppable one. Someone who couldn't care less about judgment. You're already doing this in some area of your life. Maybe it's in the way you talk to your friends, or the way you take risks at work. What if you took that same confidence and applied it everywhere? With family, with strangers, with your goals, boom, now you're unstoppable. You become that person who no one can touch because you're centered in your truth. But why does this work so well? Because once you take ownership of yourself, you step into your own authority. You stop looking outside for validation. And when that happens, other people start to follow your lead because they're magnetized to that certainty. Okay, so now let's talk about the patterns that trap you. These are the ones that make you play small, make you afraid to speak up, make you shrink and hold back. The number one pattern is people pleasing. It's like a habit. Every time you try to make everyone happy, you lose yourself. Another big one, perfectionism. You think you have to be perfect to be loved or accepted, but let me tell you, perfection is bullshit. No one's perfect. And the sooner you embrace that, the easier your life becomes. The other pattern is self-doubt. Every time you question yourself, you create an opening for fear and judgment to creep in. You get stuck in your head, analysing everything to death, and that paralyses you. To break these patterns, you've got to interrupt them. And the way you interrupt them is to take action, even when you're scared. The more you do this, the more your brain will start to see it as the new normal. Stop letting others' opinions control you. They're not your problem. You can only control you. And the more you step into that power, the more you'll see your life unfold in ways you never imagined. Freedom is on the other side of this, and it's waiting for you to grab it. So do it. Own your shit. Stop waiting for permission. And if people don't like it, who cares? You'll be too busy living your damn life. No more fear. Just you. That's more than enough.